Hi there, YouTube family. How are you guys doing? This is Rob Lamb. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about real estate investing, side hustles, getting financial independence, and just improving your self-development and mindset. And in this video, I'm going to continue talking about creative financing investing journey using Creative REI Reply. And I wanted to go over some of the main features of the tool so you can kind of check it out for yourself. And I've been having some really good results with it, so I want to go through that. So stay tuned to the next video. All right, I'm super excited to just talk about a quick tour of what's behind the scenes. I know there's other webinars and stuff like that that will give an overview about this, but I just wanted to show a little bit from my perspective. Again, I started with them, gosh, from the very beginning, and I've also been with the original REI Reply back when they started, so I'm a devoted user of the platform. Anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase. I want to come to the perspective of how to succeed here as an investor on using this tool. This is the dashboard, okay? One of the main things I wanted to point out about this platform compared to the other REI Reply system is because this has the built-in training, which is great information. I've been seeing a lot of training from the past from many different people, and I would say this information is spot on. The training is really great and right on point. So I think that it's really thorough information. I can go into the training in another video perhaps, but when you go into any one of these, like for example the deal structuring, you'll see that there's just about all the different acquisition strategies, the checklists, everything is right in here, and videos and the paperwork. So there's, and the checklist here is phenomenal. So anyway, I'm not going to dig too much into this right now, but the information here, the contracts step by step, including the parts about outsourcing and the automation parts on how to sell your property automatically, is all in here, and that's in the training, along with the live calls that they provide, which I really enjoy. Every week there's live calls that you can get help as a group here, and you know, you'll see that here, and you'll see me right there, okay? Along with a wiki which has a lot of the FAQ and text information on help with the system, okay, is right here. Skip Butler is basically their skip tracing platform. I'm not going to dig too deep into that. You can do skip tracing through that. I haven't really needed it because with this tool the leads are skip traced and loaded automatically, so I basically sit here every day. I can just get to work and make phone calls, which is really powerful. I don't have to waste time with worrying about scraping things and getting leads. So if you just stick with the leads that are provided, you'll be plenty busy enough, so you don't need to worry about skip tracing for now. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the conversations here shortly because that's where the bread and butter is, but I just wanted to go over some high level here. The calendar, this is where you can set up with your Google Calendar so that when you set appointments with your client or seller, it integrates with your Google Calendar, which I love because, you know, if I'm busy that time or whatever, I can just put it in my calendar, and it will make sure not to take up that time, because one of the things about this is that it has the Calendly, you know what I'm talking about? Like if you go set up an owner appointment, Calendly, and there's some other tools that you're paying a monthly fee for, but you get that for free with this platform, and you can schedule this on the phone, or you can send a link to your client and they can actually schedule it at their leisure. So I love this. I use it all the time, and it can send out like reminder messages whenever there's an appointment coming up. That's all integrated with the Google Calendar. So I just wanted to bring that point. That's part of the settings here. Anyway, so that's the calendar part. All right, I had to record this via screenshots because YouTube keeps canceling my video because of the proprietary information of the leads. So I'm going to go about it this way, and sorry if it's not as interactive as I'd like it to be. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about is this is the nuts and bolts of how you're going to be working with your leads. And what you need to do is when you come in here and you're working on your 1 hour or 2 hour shift for just dedicated time that you're going to be spending on your business, what you want to do is you want to focus on, like, click on the conversations right here. And what you want to do is see all the conversations that have come through. These are the leads that were sent automatically through the day. And then these are the people that responded back. Like, some would say if they want an offer, or some would tell you to, take a hike, or whatever response, or ask you some questions that would allow you to interact with them. Well, these are all conversations that are coming through. You click in here and you'd see, based on the people that responded, and you just type in to the SMS portion here and either respond back with your responses, or this is if you had a VA, they would also interact with them, schedule a phone call, call them right away. If there's a call that's outgoing, they just click on the phone button with the contact and they can make a call, and all the calls and SMSs are tracked right here. So you can come into the conversations, work on your leads. You can then, when click on the person's name here to go into the lead itself, and this is where you're going in to edit their information. Like, you can click on the notes and add notes for the person, schedule appointments with them, add tasks for this item on, like, certain things you need to follow up on. So this is kind of like the detailed information about each lead. Also, you can work on your leads that are coming in. When you're in the navigation bar, you click on the Opportunities tab. And within the Opportunities tab, all of the leads are organized into different pipelines. So when they first have been imported in, they would show up under the leads column. But then the minute that they have responded, they would show up in the reply column. So all you need to do is basically look at all of the leads that have come in that have replied, and you can just drag and drop them into the various statuses on the right. So for example, if they've replied and you've assigned them to a VA or done an opening call, you can move them into the opening call stage and drag them just by clicking on the card. You can drag them over into the stage when you have made an offer to them. That way you keep every contact well organized, so you know which statuses they are under. If they have asked you to remove them from the list, you can just click on them and you can drag them into the lost or abandoned buttons down here, which allows you to kind of remove them from the list here completely. Finally, when you come into the Contacts tab here on the left, this is where you can organize all of your contacts that have come in here, and you can basically set up different categories. Like, I have some that are like have not been sent any campaigns, those that have replied. I can see all of my leads organized in those pipelines, but I can organize them in this contacts view so that I can quickly come in here and then be able to go from one lead to the next, and I can organize my leads that way. So in other words, you have many views of what leads have come in and how you can plan your day. The main thing I want to emphasize here, guys, is that when you're either in this view or in this view where you are organizing your leads that have come in, okay, both places allow you to find out who is where in any particular day. You need to come in here and click on the particular lead and then go into their contact and make your phone calls. So when you clock in for the time that you're going to spend on your business, you need to come in once the leads have responded. You click on their detailed information here and on their name, and then you go into the detail. At that point, you can click on the phone icon and you can make phone calls to them, or click on the SMS here and text them back. So constantly, what I do every day is whenever the leads have come in, I see who has responded. I would click on the name on the left, it goes into the detail. I'd immediately work on texting them, communicating with them, and then get them on that phone call, set an appointment. That is your number one job, is to get in here and start making phone calls and texting them back. That's where the money is made in this business. Whether you do it here as well, you can click on the name, and once you click on the name here based on the particular stage, you go into the detail, and then from the detail you make your phone calls and you do your texting. This is what you should be focusing on more than anything else. A lot of the details in this tool is just here, and you set it up once and you don't need to worry about it anymore. All you need to do every day is what I just shared with you, and make your offers. And that brings me to the calculator. Alright, I am super excited to talk to you about this calculator that have just been added to this tool. I'm not going to go into detail because I'm going to do another video about this, because this is just a quick overview video, right? Well, like I was saying, every day you should be coming into the contact and you should be making offers. So when you have clicked on their information and you've gone into their details, there's different folders in here which allows you to enter information about the person. Well, there's a folder here called Offer Calculator, and what you need to do is when you're on the phone with this person, there's a script button that allows you to guide you. You can put this on another monitor if you have one, or you can just ask the questions here. Once you get them on the phone, you go through this script and you go into your notes area where you can add a new note and type in the answers to the script. And so you're asking them very basic questions, and like I said, I'm just going to rush through this. You just ask them key information like what the value is, the seller's asking price, mortgage payments, the balance on their mortgage, the term, what's the rent information. So some of this you can research, others you can just find out from the seller directly. You just basically enter in information that you gathered from following the script, and then once you've typed that in, there's a calculate button which allows you to come in here and it will tell you which are the best offers that you can make based on those numbers. So this little pop-up here, based on the information, it tells you that, hey, in this particular deal, this qualifies for either an option offer or it's a seller finance offer. And these are different kinds of deals that is a topic for another day, what these offers are. But once you learn and get educated on this, and you can learn about all these from the training, right? Once you know what kind of offers to make, you can come into the proper appropriate offer for this deal and adjust the numbers here on the right. And then once those numbers have been calculated, it will allow you to download a PDF, which you can then go and send the PDF to the seller directly and download it. This is a game changer, guys. I'm so excited about this. And then you have no excuse now when working your business. This is where you should be spending your time on. You should be coming in here, getting them on the phone, texting them, and making offers. So I don't want to emphasize this enough, because this is the bread and butter of the power of this system, and I'm going to touch on this in future videos. But I just wanted to touch on this real quick and let you know that your time that's spent on this tool is in exactly that. The leads come in automatically. You work on them, make offers through here using the scripts, using the appropriate offers that it says you're allowed to make, and you will not get in trouble. All right? Now, while we're here, I'm going to continue to talk about some other areas here if you're sticking along in this video. So for example, you have your message templates in here as well, which these are like canned messages that allows me to quickly kind of copy paste response messages to these sellers. And if you use my link that's in my description, I'd be happy to share the various templates that I've been building up to help save some time for me in terms of like talking to these people. I can share this with you and throw that in as a thank you for supporting this channel, because I am very busy and I'm doing this to kind of help some of you guys out. So there's that automation. Also, the automation part right here, this is where you manage all of your campaigns, right? So like when you go into these, the Fizzball campaign, and they've got the campaigns, this is also so key right here. These are various custom campaigns from the geniuses with REI Reply. They have put together like high equity campaigns, physical campaigns. This is when you're selling your house in an automated fashion. These are all set up here. High equity is great for the owner financing type deals, those that have free and clear properties. Those campaigns are here. This is great for subject to campaigns. You've probably seen some of this in the webinars that they have. But my point is, this is all set up for me. I mean, normally I can get really technical and set all this up, but I don't even want to touch any of that stuff. I just want to go with what's been proven and put the people in the right campaigns and just churning through, getting busy. I want to point out, I'm not going to dig into this too deep, right? Because this is all behind the scenes stuff, but just wanted to let you know this is where you kind of set it in your times on when you're going to be able to work and not work on your campaigns. But I do want to bring this up. Under sites, there's a website. You get a website included with this system, and look at this. I just used whatever they gave me here, and I went into edit, and I edited the information on this. It took me, an hour or two on a weekend, and boom, I put in my logo. I've got a little video here. Thank you very much for that. And then I got some of the stuff that I edited here. And see how easy it is. You just type in your various information, and boom, you're good to go. So you get that free website, which I think is a really nice looking website. So definitely take advantage of that. See right here, this is where they can schedule with you, and this is what I was showing you earlier about getting that Calendly URL. I need to switch this to the REI Reply one instead, but they can schedule the one-on-one call with you. So that's a website. You don't need to worry about some of this. These are reporting for like the different, if you use Google Ads and things like that, it's in here. And then one final thing I wanted to show you, so I don't keep this video too long. Under the settings, this is where you can set up your calendar, set up your phone numbers. You can also integrate with your Google account, which is how it's going to be able to integrate with your email and integrate with your calendar. Also integrate with your Google My Business link. So all that's set up here, Facebook, and this. You can also set up Stripe accounts and things like that. So remember, this is a CRM not only for real estate, but you can actually run any kind of business in here as well and pay the same fee, so that you can use it for multiple purposes too. So anyway, I'm not going to make this video longer than it needs to. All of these behind the scenes stuff you can dig into if you need to, but their support is there to help you with all the behind the scenes things. What I want you to understand is that when you get into the system, the number one thing you need to do is learn enough about the system from the training and enough about making conversations with sellers, and you do all that under the training. Learn enough about that, and you jump in as soon as you can, and you start talking to these sellers. You start corresponding with them through text, making calls, and you know what? You keep doing that, and you're going to get your deals, and you're going to get good at your craft. So this is just a tool, but the training's here. Everything's in here. You just have to get to work. All right? Any questions? Just put a comment below. Hey, I can't wait to work with you guys. Before you guys just leave the video, I just wanted to make a quick point. First of all, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to do more of these in the future that's more detailed. I just wanted to do a quick video at this time. If you do use the link at the bottom, it is an affiliate link, but what I'm willing to do as a thank you for a few extra bucks I might get from that, because I believe in the tool so much, I'm willing to share with you other message templates that I have, as well as provide you with some free consultation as well to help you in your journey. All right, so use the link below and sign up, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.